We are live. What's up? Good morning. I don't know if anyone's going to tune in. As of right now, no one's tuned in, so we'll just get the recording done. We need to get the message out there. So I got my MacBook pulled up, and while I'm gonna give it a few seconds. We'll wait until at least somebody pops in. But as of I think it was the 13th of this month, there was a new assault weapons ban that might come into place. Kind of some freaky stuff, guys. So I'm gonna start reading the little article that I pulled up. It's under the ColoradoSun.com. Purchase, sale, and transfer of so-called assault weapons would be banned in Colorado under a new bill. House Bill 1292 is similar to a measure that was rejected in the legislature last year. It faces unlikely political odds at the Capitol, even though it's controlled by Democrats. So, as far as I've seen so far, the Democrats are overruling this ban, which is not good. It's probably going to go in their favor. I seen it under one of my favorite YouTubers. He had put, I believe it was a video up like 2 or 3 days ago, and I just got to see it today. That's why I'm putting the message out now. But the article states two Denver Democrats on Tuesday introduced a measure that would ban the purchase, sale, and transfer of a broad swathe of semi automatic firearms defined in the bill as assault weapons in Colorado. The lead sponsors of House Bill 1292 are Reps Elizabeth Epps and Tim Hernandez. They introduced legislation with 14 co-sponsors, all of them House Democrats. It's unclear whether the measure, which is similar to legislation that failed in the Capitol last year, will have enough political support to pass out of the House, let alone the Senate. Democrats control both chambers. Measures need 33 votes to clear the House and 18 to pass the Senate. If it passes the legislature, the bill would be met by a skeptical Governor Jared Polis, who is also a Democrat. And as everyone knows here in Colorado, he is always up for gun ban. So I don't know, it's not looking good, but assault weapons and high capacity magazines are disproportionately used in public mass shootings, and the reasons are both obvious and irrefutable, the bill declares. Assault weapons are uniquely lethal by design. They entail tactical features designed for warfare, refined to maximize killing large numbers of people quickly and efficiently. So that's their argument. Okay, and the first thing that popped up, let me read it. So if you Google gun ban Colorado 2024, it states a new bill measured that died at its first committee hearing last year, published on February 14th, 2024. So see, I'm late to the party. I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram. All I have is this YouTube thing. And I mean I read Google, but I didn't see anything. What's today? Today's the 30th already, so I'm already 16 days late to the party, but it says Colorado would ban the sale, transfer, and importation of so-called assault weapons. And looking deeper into it, pretty much, literally almost everything is getting banned. It's freaking crazy. So let me see if I can find exactly what's getting banned. But it almost includes everything. And as of right now, I'll try to find the I'll try to find the numbers on how many people, how many of the Democratic Party have voted over the Republicans. Let me tell you guys my side, right? I think these fuckers. I don't know. Can you cuss on live streams? I don't know, but I think these people are good salespeople because honestly, anytime this happens, it seems like nothing ever goes through, and the sales of the gun sales just skyrocket. And I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to sell more guns. I don't know. They're doing a good job at it. I'll tell you that much. So I'm not a subscriber of the Denver Post, so we can't look at that one. Okay, there we go. So the Capitol Post: 11 Democrats vote against party's gun bills. So as you guys know, there was over the last couple of, I want to say maybe the last year or two, there has been some things that have got signed into the Colorado gun gun laws or whatever. But honestly, it's like none of them are really to necessarily take our weapons from us, but they're doing a good job at really narrowing down what we can do and just how we can go about to get our guns. So as of right now, I think we're only allowed. I think we have to wait like 72 hours or something. I haven't bought a gun in a while, but you have to wait like a holding period of 72 days or something like that. If you guys know, leave it in the comments. But I don't know. They're just getting a little crazy, in my opinion. Why are they so obsessed with taking our guns? I'm sure. I'm sure you guys have an idea, but luckily I don't have any more guns. Craziest shit happened. I was over. I'm sorry. I was over with the family, and we had all the guns with us, and all of them fell off in the lake. So I don't know if those are retrievable, but I have no guns at all anymore. So sad day for me. But yeah, in this article, the Colorado governor Jared Polis, he signed in April of 2023. So there was a big shooting out in the Colorado Springs at a LGBTQ club. I'm sure you guys remember that, but that was one of the pushers for Polis to sign in what he signed in. See if I can find exactly what was signed in. Okay, this law requiring a 3-day delay between buying and receiving a firearm, an attempt to curtail impulsive violence and suicide attempts, puts Colorado in line with 9 other states, including California, Florida, and Hawaii. Colorado has the 6th highest suicide rate in the country with nearly 1,400 in 2021. Now, it's super sad that people do take their lives, but if somebody is that willing to do that to themselves, I mean, whether sure, a gun makes it easier, but they're gonna find the means to go and do what they want to themselves. But I don't know, and you guys gotta let me know your opinion in the comments. It's sad. It's sad that they're trying to like. I'm a hardworking American, as you guys can see. I'm in the trash truck, but I'm a hardworking American. I don't do nothing wrong with my guns. Why do you want to take my guns from me? It's just crazy. I know they just want their control or whatever, but I don't know. It's getting old already. It's kind of one of them things though where like I feel like we have got we've got threatened to get our weapons taken away from us, our firearms. And I mean, they're literally going for everything. Like before I got into my tragic accident, I had I didn't have a huge collection. I had an AR-15. I'm sorry, I had like I want to say like 6 or 7 different pistols. But we have firearms that have been handed down from my wife's grandpa that literally mean the world to me and to my children as they grow older. Like right now, my oldest son, he's 7. I have a 5-year-old boy and a 4-year-old boy, and I have a daughter. But as they grow older, those firearms that were given to us from our grandpa are just going to mean that much more. So I mean, that's one of the things too that it states in the bill is that they're not able to be transferred down to your children. Like they're literally going to take them from us. That's one of the things that kind of bug me about it. I'm usually not one to speak up and do any updates on news or whatever, but them just talking about it just makes my freaking I don't know, it makes my blood boil. That's why I wanted to get this out. Let everyone know that this bill is, as of right now, in the Democrats' favor, and it's not looking good. I think it was saying August 1st is when it's going to go into. Let me see. Let me double check before I speak up on it. I'll tell you guys what we can do right now, though. What we can do right now as responsible gun owners, if you respect your constitutional rights, we need to reach out to our representatives and just fight the fight. I think now it's time to really put our feet in and do our work behind our constitutional rights. I'm definitely going to see and figure out what I can do to get the word out to the representatives that we have because I don't know it's kind of getting it's really starting to bug me now. Like I never used to take it really too serious because I mean who really listens to the laws anyways? If they do go about to do something like that, I think it was in Ohio. Ohio did some sort of ban where they try to take everyone's guns, and I think it was like 1% of people actually turn their firearms in. Who in their right mind is going to turn their firearms? That's my question. And if this law does pass, what are they going to do with the firearms? That's something that's really been in the back of my mind. Like, what do they expect to do with all the guns in Colorado if they decide to try and take them away? Maybe they'll try and grandfather them in or something. I don't know. But whatever their plan is, I'm sure it is not going to be in our favor. Okay, so as of right now, let me see. So this is under the Colorado.gov website, and I'll see if I can link this in the description once the live stream's over. And actually, I'll go for another like 2 or 3 minutes, but let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, so here's another article on. Okay, Colorado Democrats' attempt to reduce gun violence is colliding with their criminal justice reform ethos. Oh, okay. So I pulled up something even more. Listen to this. The penalty faces the penalty someone faces for stealing a firearm in Colorado depends on how valuable the weapon is. The fuck? What? House Bill 1162. So the initial bill that I was talking about was 1262, I believe. This is House Bill 1162. It would have increased the penalties for stealing a firearm worth only a few $100s. All this is in favor of the criminals. That's just crazy. I even read that. When it comes to preventing gun violence in Colorado, there's not much Democrats and Republicans agree on. Getting gun rights and pro gun regulation groups on the same page, that's unheard of. So, when a bill was introduced in this legislature this year to increase penalties for stealing guns, that brought the groups together. It seemed like a slam dunk, but the measure, House Bill 1162, was rejected in House Judiciary Committee last week in the collision of two priorities for Democratic majority at the Capitol: its desire to curb gun violence and its push to reduce the number of people being sent to prison. Freaking insane. So, whoever's tuned in, hit me with a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me see. So, back in, I want to say it was like 2014, I actually had a firearm stolen from me. So it's funny that I read that, but I had a firearm stolen from me, and it was the one time I got caught lacking. But yeah, that's a crazy bill too. So now we're just rambling on. Let me close all this out. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think it's actually going to pass. In my eyes, by August 1st of this year, I think I think it might pass this time, honestly. If it doesn't, good for us. If it does, I don't know. Who's really going to listen anyways, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you're going to do about the bill if it does get passed. And everyone's at risk, not just us Coloradans. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.